Y'all used to hate on all of my moves, but now niggas on it. Y'all used to debate me on me and my views, but now niggas on it. I used to tell them I'ma have me a show, but now niggas on it. Her homies on it, your homies on it. Y'all used to hate on all of my moves, but now niggas on it. Y'all used to debate me on me and my views, but now niggas on it. I used to tell them I'ma have me a show, but now niggas on it. Her homies on it, your homies on it. Realest podcast.
Get to talking shit, then I'ma get to chin checking. Big stepping, 4-5 on me, look like I'm bench pressing. Big weapon, get to talking shit and we gon' get to chin checking. Yeah, last year I told niggas put that gun down. They shot Cool John, I got a gun now. We gotta be on 10 just to have some fun now. But the racist killer cops ain't getting gunned down. I'm just trying to sell some verses and some juice. Police killing us and then we protesting the troops. I'm trying to show the unity, but nigga, what's the use? And every time I spit it down, what it
Matt's acting weird tonight.
No, it's a lot of people in here.
We played rooms bigger than this before, but
Because you didn't have them glasses on when we walked out of the room. Where the fuck did they even come from?
This is expensive glasses, man.
What are they?
Jacques Marie Mage. If you know, you know.
Can I see them?
Yeah, for sure.
They look nice. Yeah, really.
We got a lot of people at the bar. Y'all like to get drunk.
I feel like Morpheus with these on.
We gonna let Matt wear the glasses. I just needed them for the intro.
What was the Morpheus line? Remember, all I'm offering you is the truth. Nothing more.
I'm gonna get this mic stand out my way.
I like these. What else Morpheus said? Have you ever had a dream, Chad, that you were so sure was real? What are these called again?
Jacques Marie Mage.
What is it?
Jacques Marie Mage. So
Yeah.
if you, it's a, you know, that's a big, like, if you know, you know thing. Like, they're the #1, like, glasses maker in the world. Everybody else uses, like, Luminix, or whoever the hell that company that got the monopoly to make sunglasses, they don't. So they hand cut their lenses. They use titaniums and golds and stuff like that, and every piece that they put out is limited edition. So some stuff is like 1 of 89, 1 of 72, 1 of 200. So anything you buy from them is a collector's item.
Okay, right on. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, we got here, I thought this venue was a lot more state of the art.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now this is like when Malcolm X got shot.
Get your hand on my pocket.
Yeah, it's like they're way too close to each other.
Did they check y'all when y'all came in here? Because I'm worried. It feels very loose.
Yeah.
It's real loose, like your cousin at the door, your grandma behind a bar.
And the security guard is off the chain. You know what I'm saying? Security guard, we got Mona's here, by the way.
Mona's in the back.
With a bunch of Delaware niggas, and they're smoking Reggie. Mona's my girl
Security
too.
gave us a disclaimer. He said, listen, I run the building. You know what I'm saying? Say, y'all smoke some of that reefer, y'all want to do a little something, close the door. If it get too loud, take it outside.
He said, y'all want to smoke Reggie, y'all can stay in here. If you smoke that loud, you gotta go outside. And all the Delaware niggas like, oh no, we good. We ain't got
This shit real quiet.
Yeah, we ain't gotta go nowhere. We straight.
It's no good weed in Delaware, but
this shit real quiet.
Why are we here today? We're here today for a number of different reasons. This is the first, it's supposed to be TRPE weekend. We pushed the brunch back or whatever. There's a lot going on this weekend, but today is TRPE day. We basically want to start doing something every year around this same time, you know, including the city, the tri-state, everything like that.
Hey, real quick, light man, is there a way you can maybe drop this light a little bit? No, not that light, this light. Feels very David Ruffinish.
There we go. So we want to get to a point where we're doing an annual event every year around this time of the year, end of the summer, beginning of fall, back to school time and all of that, to be inclusive, to do something for the city and everything like that. So with that being said, this is the first one. Today we, you know, already on our second event, we got honored by the city earlier. Give it up for us. I don't know why I told y'all to give it up for us, because it's the old thing from January. City moves slow.
Yeah, Kurt was like, well, I got these Jones in the car.
I just got some fresh ink in the inkjet. And they printed these citations, and we came, and they had bare knuckle boxing on 54th and Arlington.
Yeah, there was rumbling out there today. That was kind of nuts. And Councilman Curtis Jones had no back to his hat.
Yeah, he had a cabriolet hat.
He had on a fitted, but the 2 back panels were
missing.
He
literally pulled up to the scene
with his cylinder.
I telegraphed that and it was still funny. Y'all knew what I was going to say.
I saw it
Still
coming.
funny.
That's hilarious. Yeah, but today was pretty cool out there. There was a lot of, 54th and, what's that area?
It's Winfield.
It's very urban.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very urban. It's urban. This is what it is. But yeah, all in all, today was pretty cool. Like I said, we got our citations, met a lot of people from the political space. It was pretty decent.
Yeah, it was good, man. So now we here. It's event number 2, live show. We're going to entertain y'all. We're going to laugh. We're going to potentially cry. We're going to talk some shit. Mona's going to come out, you know what I mean?
Mona looks real nice tonight, too.
Yeah, Mona's trying to catch something tonight.
Yeah.
She's looking for a player.
Yeah, Mona looks like Faith.
The player applications for Mona go through me. You know what I'm saying?
No bullshit. She walked in, I was like, dang, you look like when Faith was cooking for Biggie. She looked real good when she walked in. I was like, damn, Mona, all right.
So yeah, and then in the midst of all of that, we're gonna make an announcement because this little podcast that started, 7 years ago in a group chat and all of that, and has been blessed to, interview former Mayor Mike Nutter, Dr. Umar Johnson, Omar Tate, the Chef of the Year 2021, Crip Mac's crazy ass, like all these different things that we've done.
We really did interview Crip Mac. That's
we went to LA and he was gonna put you on the hood.
Yeah.
Matt was almost 5'5" Crip. I don't think we've explored that enough.
I would have not Crip Mac the fuck out, we're being honest, but whatever.
So with that being said, yeah, it's like we're gonna celebrate all of this. We're gonna make an announcement. We've talked about a lot of stuff around it, but without just coming out and saying it, because we couldn't. Because I didn't have a contract in my email yet.
Yeah.
Got a contract now.
Yeah.
So with that being said, in the next 12 months.
Can I like be honest about the whole contract shit? Not it, but we had the initial talk and they sent us a contract. We both kind of was just like, the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Well, at least I was, because that's how I am.
It was very blank. It was missing a lot of
I was like, what the fuck
pertinent-
is this? And then Chad basically went back and, Chad started, Jacques Marie, what's the glasses?
Jacques Marie Mage.
Jacques Marie Mans?
Mage.
Mage?
M-A-G-E.
Mage, okay. Mage. Like sage.
It's French, I think. The opposite of sage.
Mage.
Mage. Because that would be mage.
Mage, yeah, okay. Anyway, Chad started chatting, and Chad sent the email back and was like, basically like, we want double. And I was just like,
they're gonna kick us.
And then we just didn't hear shit for like 2.5 months, and I was just like, you fucked that one up. And
he's not lying. They went dark on us, and I was just like, all right, so fentanyl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I was listening to a lot of ESTG at the time, and he just
you
was
got to
like,
go sell dick, man. You done fucked this contract up. Like, seriously. And yeah, man, they came back and agreed to the shit, so it was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Well, wait, nigga.
Wait. Keep it on the down.
You know he only got an hour and a half on his meter.
My baby mom texted me. I told her I'm at Wawa.
Yeah.
I'm coming right back. I'm at the show.
You know they charge you double when you add more time and shit. Yeah. But yeah, man, we here, we happy. Everything should be cool.
A lot of familiar faces in the building, man. A lot of repeat people. We was bold enough and stupid enough to do a tour last year. We went to like 4 different places, Delaware being one of them, which was like our best show. We still haven't released those shows. Dan, do you have those files? Does those shows still exist? Yeah. Like we had that show. We did one of the last shows. So it's like I'm just, kind of peering the room and seeing a lot of familiar faces, people that popped out to the tour, stuff like that.
I see Tattoo with the Hitman hearts on. Okay.
Yeah.
Tattoo is
Tattoo made the best hat in the history of hats. Number one.
And he's
shout out to Rejuvenated Love. They made us these custom hats.
Yeah, he's giving hats out in cake boxes.
And he's giving us our flowers right there on the hat. So shout out to him.
Tattoo, let me tell you a crazy.
You better not sell
is.
Nothing tonight, but thank you, you know what I'm saying, for being here.
Tattoo hits me and was like, yo, bro, you an inspiration. Like I fucks with you and I love you. And I just want you to know you're the reason why I'm on the spiritual journey that I'm on. I'm bettering myself and just becoming a better man every day, and I really appreciate you for that. I'm like, no doubt, one love. And he was like, yeah, and I got some new hats I want you to check out. The nigga sends me the hat says, nobody fumbled you, you're a whore. I'm like...
And I think the side panel said, fuck out of here, whore, or something to that, just to hammer the point home.
Yeah, I was like, right on.
Everybody healed different. We ain't judging, though. You ain't on trial.
Everybody healed different. I want to thank y'all, though, me personally, for y'all coming out here today, because there's a lot of shit going on in Philadelphia.
Yo, it's 5 million events today.
It's so much shit. We got tied up in the naked bike race earlier. No, that's a real...
That happened. No.
White people fight for their right to...
They blocked traffic. They had a naked old nigga blocking traffic.
You know what the part that blows me is, if you pull your dick out, you're supposed to go to jail.
Not
just
today.
In public? That's crazy as shit.
They like, no, it's weird, but if everybody's naked,
it's cool. Yeah. It was so many naked white people on 34th and Market. That shit was unbelievable, yo. And we was fucked up in traffic, man. They was out just riding.
When I see shit like that, I'm like, well, damn, where's the after party? Like, what's the plan after we get off these bikes and take a shower in the pool or whatever white people do? What's the after party vibes? We gonna do some ayahuasca at the crib? Like, in the backyard? What's the plan? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? Yeah.
My bad. That was my sister. I thought something was wrong. But what do you want to start with tonight?
I don't know, man. What time is this? 8:42. Mona's coming out here in a second. Y'all gotta bear with us while we out here. I want to start by number one, shouting out our sponsors, the people that power us and empower us. 14th and Market, the number one black advertising and marketing agency in the goddamn world. First and foremost.
I take it they're over there somewhere.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? By the honorable sound booth, we got the team 14th and Market, you know what I'm saying? I want to shout them out, man. They have just been such a big help in terms of like equity and infrastructure and just backing our play and just saying, yo, whatever y'all want to do, like we gonna get behind it, whatever, you niggas gotta have y'all business together, have y'all paperwork straight and all of that, but we gonna celebrate, you know what I'm saying? And they come to the table for us every single time that we want to do something. They've never told us no, and they're just phenomenal people outside of what they do with their business. So follow them on Instagram at 14th and Market. Everything spelled properly, 14th and Market.
Niggas are 14th and Mark. Yeah.
And the website 14thandmarket.com. They have a lot of different great initiatives that they pushing forward. Their client list is crazy. And these are, literally the people that are changing the narrative around, black executives, black and brown executives, black and brown people in the advertising space and stuff like that. And all of the different work that they do. Brad Baker Productions, I think I see Brad here somewhere. Brad has given us 6 tickets, so 3 pairs of tickets we're gonna give out at some point in the night. We're gonna get them tickets away to his new play, Till Death Do Us Part. We're gonna be doing that
What do
soon.
you do to grow that much beard? Like, how does that work? All right.
I thought he was gonna say like some avocados.
Yeah. When I was young, they used to say to put mayonnaise on your beard. And I never did it, but that's what they said. What's funny is back in the green room when we walked in, normally they got like a little refrigerator with like drinks, and the refrigerator has a jar of mayonnaise, just that.
Somebody's mayonnaise. We don't know whose it is.
And we started a conversation in the back, because we can have a conversation about anything. Do y'all remember Miracle Whip? Was that good or not? Yo. All right, shut up. What the fuck? Yo. I never seen that much commotion behind me. What the fuck? But they were all messing with me in the back because when I was young, I don't know if it was programming or commercials, but like we kind of looked at Miracle Whip like it's a miracle. So it was like marketed as like good.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they were like disgusted at the thought of Miracle Whip in the back. Yeah, I didn't know. I guess, I don't know. Sorry. I apologize. Like, that's funny as shit.
And our final sponsor, SLX Studios, Philly-based licensed esthetician specializing in lashes, all things skin-related. Follow them on Instagram at slx.studio.
Straight up.
Yeah, man.
We have we've like created a theme for these shows where every show I tell a ridiculous story.
Yes.
Right? And I thought about I wanted to say this, I wanted to do it on the podcast. And Jules was like, no, tell it at the live show. And he's not here.
Right.
He's in Saudi Arabia. He got stuck in Saudi Arabia. And I want to tell the story about how being a horny young teenager can almost cost you your life.
The floor is yours.
Okay. So the question I always get with Jules is like, how did you meet him? And people we from the same neighborhood.
Yeah.
And we've known each other since we were kids, but he's a year older than me. And you know, when you in the like inner city and you a year younger or older than somebody, y'all might not speak till y'all like adults. That's like a real thing. So I knew of him and we would see each other, whatever, what's up? I don't
Disclaimer.
know.
But before I knew Jules, I knew of Jules, and I just knew he had 700 bricks of black tar heroin somewhere, because I was confused about how somebody so young could have like all this stuff.
Yeah,
like, he had a lot of
just
stuff.
A bunch of shit. That's the thing I like.
Yellow pickup truck. Why do you have this?
So we got real cool the summer of '99. We both ended up working at a deli in my neighborhood. Zohid June owned a deli, and we worked in the deli. And me, a lot of people don't realize I grew up like I was like a good young kid. I was in the youth fellowship. I was like a real... Yeah, look, we used to march into the church and shit like I was in the youth fellowship. Like, that's a real thing. Like, I don't know why that's funny.
As shit.
Like that wasn't even a joke, but okay. Like, what the fuck?
It was dead serious.
Huh?
It was dead serious.
Yeah, I was part of the youth fellowship. Like, I went to First African Presbyterian. That shit was real. And but anyway, we wound up working at the deli in the neighborhood, and that was how we connected.
Yeah.
And it was like me, since I was young, I took my job serious. If I'm going to work, I'm gonna take it serious. And especially when I was, I'm in the youth fellowship, so this shit is like real. That's not
I feel
a
like
joke.
you had a uniform.
Like for the deli?
No, for the youth fellowship.
Oh yeah, we wore like this little ugly ass suit. You know what I'm saying? The white gloves and shit. That shit was real. So, say it again. What church you was at? Ah, yeah. Yeah, no, you don't do the Catholic if you black, baby. The E9? Yeah, there's a couple E9 people in here. If you can get into E9 now, that's a whole nother conversation. But we working at the deli, and it was literally a couple of days of us working there in the summer, and I realized like, all right, he's definitely not on no youth fellowship. Like he's a bit of a menace. You know what I'm saying? And I we working, so I take this shit for real. Like I'm making hoagies, and I'm selling shit. Like I'm taking this shit serious. And he was bringing chicks in the store and taking them in the back room and shit. Like, and I'm like, yo, like, you going to hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he would like try to like coerce me, like, yo, come in the back. And I'm like, no, nigga, like, I gotta slice this honey ham. Like, this shit is real. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it only took but so long during the summer to where you like, I'm gonna go back there and see what's going on. Like, cause this was like an ongoing thing, and that was kind of how like the flow of the summer went. Fast forward now, we go back to school. He's in 12th grade, I'm in 11th. I will never forget this shit ever. It was Christmas break, 1999. So Y2K was in full effect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The world is ending next week. And I grew up in that house where, like, again, my dad was like one of them, like, we had a bunch of batteries and beefaroni, just a bunch of shit, because the world is ending. I don't know if the world ending played into this, but who knows? The world was ending. I'm in the house, knock on the door. Hard knock. So I'm like, I know that's him, because no one else knocks on my door like that. I come to the door, and he was like, yo, cuz, take this walk with me. And I'm like, take this walk where? He like, down to Corman Suites. I got this chick down there. And I'm like, why would I walk you to go see the chick down there? And he was like, cuz she with whatever. And I'm like, what do you mean she's with whatever? He's like, I asked her, I'm like, yo, can I bring people? She was like, yeah, she with whatever. I'm like, come in and call her right now. Come in and call her on the phone. He comes in my house, I give him the house phone, he calls her on speakerphone. This is exactly what he said. He was like, hey, I'm with my dog right now. Yo, this is Julie, I'm with my dog. Like, yo, you with the shits, ain't you? She was like, yeah. I'm like, that didn't feel.
It's not, that's, like you need a resounding yes in one of them scenarios.
I didn't like that at all. He's like, man, that shit cool, come on. So I'm like, does she know what I look like? Because I was always conscious of that. That's true. There are some people who think I'm handsome. There are some people who are repulsed. You know, he was like, yeah, I already told her, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you want? I'm like, what did you tell her I look like?
Verbatim, repeat it to me.
This nigga said,
now.
I told her you 6'4", 250. I'm looking around like, no one in this house is 6'4", 2. What the fuck are you talking about? He like, man, that shit cool. Come on, dog, we down there, it's good. Reluctantly, I went. Yeah, you know, when you're a horny teenager, I can't, what James Harden say? I can't miss this opportunity. I have to go, you know what I'm saying? We start walking down the street. We see our homie P from the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. So I see him, I'm like, oh, what's up, P? You know, this what's up, keep walking. He like, yo, P, we got this bitch down Corman Suites. I'm like, yo, what? Why
they're actively forming a posse at this
point.
Right.
But here's the catch-22. P is slow. And before you get upset, we went to the same middle school. His classroom was in the basement. And I found out because I was helping the NTA take some air filters down to the basement. I saw this room and I was like, damn, I didn't even know they had classrooms down here, and he was learning how to count using fake money. And I was like, damn, that's not a joke. That's not a joke. I swear to God, that really happened. So, follow me now. So I know he's slow. And Jules is like, yo, come with us, dog. I got this bitch down Corman Suites. And he like, all right, bet. Cool. It's 3 of us now. And I'm on the tip of like, yo, I'm about to go back. And he like, for what? Because I'm like, I can't keep my eye on both of y'all while we down here. He like, man, this shit cool. You know what I'm saying? So if you've ever been to Corman Suites in Southwest, and these are the scumbag Corman Suites, like the red doors, not the nicer ones on 84th Street. Yeah, real treacherous shit. You come in and it's a duplex. So you got the first floor and then the second floor. Of course she's on the second floor. We get up there and I'm like, yo, this apartment is way too nice. You know what I'm saying? Because she was pumping it like she lived by herself. But she's our age. It wasn't like this bitch was 22, 23. She's like 16, 17 like us. So I'm just like, something's not right. You know what I'm saying? So, but again, we some horny teenagers. So you like, whatever, I'm chilling. We sit down on the couch. She kind of like laid across my lap with her legs across Jules. P is over here because he's slow. So he's not
chilling. Reading the room.
Yeah, he's not reading the room at all. So we're sitting there, I hear the front door open. And when you hear the door open, it's not odd because you gotta come in the front door to go into the door downstairs. But you can hear somebody actively coming up the steps. So I'm like, yo, do anybody hear somebody coming upstairs? Everybody freeze. I look at Jules, he's panicked. I look at the chick, she's panicked. I look at P, and that's when I knew because even he realized something ain't the fuck right. We all kind of like freeze, like, what the fuck do we do? And it's rare because I don't really run out of words, but I had nothing to say. P was like, let's just get in the closet. All right, so we run in the closet. I can't believe I'm telling this shit.
Real quick. Taking advice from the slow nigga in the room during a crisis is crazy.
Dog. We go into this fucking closet. Let me just paint the picture. I'm 6'1", 380. This is high school. You know what I'm saying? Jules is 6'4", 350. He one of them big slow kids. So he big. We like 900 pounds just in this little ass closet. The closet door is cracked like this. The bull tries to come into the apartment, but the chain was on the door. Okay. So you hear him snapping like, yo, why the fuck the chain on the door? She like, oh, my fault. Take the chain off. He like, yo, what the fuck is you doing in here? Got the chain on the door. It was her cousin. It was his spot, but he be trapping, doing a bunch of John Marie mock shit. He just all over the fucking place. So she stayed there. So he comes in, and we're in the closet. I'm looking out the like little slit in the closet. He pulls a bag of weed out, sits down at the couch, and pulls out like dime bags. So I turn around like, yo, we gonna be in here for a while, yo. Like,
this nigga trying to get to Miami. We gonna be here forever.
Dog. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I remember this shit like it was yesterday. Christmas Day was Saturday that year. My dad's birthday is December 27th, was Monday. Look it up right now. I guarantee I don't gotta look. Jay-Z Volume 3 came out December 28th, 1999. You know how I know? Because I was gonna buy it that weekend. This was the day after. This shit happened December 29th, 1999, Wednesday. It was the day after. You remember music used to come out on Tuesday.
Yeah.
He already had the Volume 3. You remember those CD players that motherfuckers had, the 3-disc joint?
Yeah.
He sits down and starts bagging the weed and he cuts on the album. I don't know if y'all have listened to Volume 3. It's a song on there called Snoopy Track. Yes, dog, with Jay-Z and Juvenile. For all the people not hip, it'd be like, I'm not making this shit up. It'd be like, you know we ride all day, all night. Pop Chris, shoot dies, fuck hoes, for life. That nigga played that song 10 straight times. We in the closet like, yo, he can't play this shit again. Yo, it wasn't like he played Big Pimpin' 10 times or Do It Again. He's like, he picked the worst song on the album and he kept playing this shit over and over and over. So now at this point, Jules starts like hallucinating. He like starts tripping. He like, yo, man, we gotta get the fuck out of the closet. This shit's stupid. We just standing here. We gotta get the fuck out of this closet. He was like, yo, one of us gotta rush the nigga. Like, Matt, you gotta go out there and tackle the nigga. And I'm like, why would I go tackle the nigga? You dumbass boarders here, you go tackle the nigga. So we're arguing, we start going at it in the closet, but mind you, we're like, because, you know, they out there. While me and him are going at it, arguing, I look at P. P is just, because, you know, he's slow. He's just standing there. So he played the song like 10 straight times. He picks the remote up, repeat. You know, he kept playing that shit. I finally snapped. I'm arguing with this nigga. I'm like, yo, if he play this song one more fucking time, I don't give a fuck no more. I'm rushing out this fucking closet. I'ma tackle this nigga and we getting the fuck out of here. Jules' bitch ass was like, yeah, I like that. I'm with that. I'm with that. I'm with that. You rush out there and getting we on his ass. We gonna fuck him up. It was almost like this nigga knew what was about to happen. He gets up from the couch, he turns, like they had like a dining room table. He turns, and I'm like, oh, he about to go to the bathroom. We can make our break. He goes in the kitchen. He comes out the kitchen with like a sharpening stone, sits back down at the couch and goes in the bag where he had the weed and pulls out a knife and starts sharpening the knife on the sharpening stone. So I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? While he's doing this, you know what he does? Picks the remote up. You know, he rides. So Jules is in my ear like, what you waiting on? Cause he played the song again, go ahead, go out there. I'm like, why the fuck would I go out there and he's holding a big dumbass knife? That's just stupid. He would carve me the fuck up. Y'all bitch ass niggas will leave me the fuck here. I'm not fucking with that. It got to the point where, have you ever been in a situation where you like emotionally kind of like, you start like crying a little bit?
I know what you mean.
You not like bawling, crying, but you like, man, like what the fuck, man? Like you like that. And I'm on the tip like, yo, let's just give up. Like, let's just come out and be like, yo, we sorry.
We sorry we was about to party your cousin,
Yeah. While this is going on, the chick, she went to the bedroom. She's in the bedroom. She left us. So realistically, if he does open his closet or see us, we're not even here on some horny young boy shit. We're robbers.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? It was like God was with us. His phone rings. He answers the phone. He said, this is exactly what he said. He said, yeah, where you at? You out the county? All right. Now I'm gonna come to you. All right. I'm about to slide now. Say less. 1. She was 99. So it's 1.
Heavy belly influence.
Heavy on the 1. He hangs the fuck up, grabs his shit, and walks out the fucking apartment. We come out the closet like, we could breathe in the closet, but we still was like, So the chick come out, she like, yo, my bad, like this my cousin, like he come like every 2-3 days, and normally he call when he come in, like I don't know why he just stopped passing, like that was crazy as shit, like y'all cool, and I'm like, yo, I'm the fuck out, like I'm emotionally spent. P is even like, yeah, I'm ready to go, like that was nutty as shit. Do you know what Jules said? This nigga was like, yo, so what's up, like what we doing? And I was ready to knock this nigga head the fuck off. We like, yo, we the fuck out. The bitch like, yeah, man, we can link another time. Maybe I'll come to you, whatever. Like, but like, nah, like it ain't even popping. We slide, dog. It was the quietest walk back up to my block. We get to the corner of my block. Jules was like, damn, so you really not gonna say nothing, cuz? And I'm like, you going away for college, right? And he was like, yeah. I'm like, bet. I only got 5 more months of this shit. And when he went to college, we like didn't talk for like the first year and a half. And then I seen him at sandwiches one day. He was home on Woodland Ave. He was like, yo, what's up, nigga? And he's been around ever since. But we dead ass hid in the closet for 45 minutes of Snoopy track on some horny young boy shit.
So what I want to know is, did he take the sharpening stone?
He put everything in the bag and walked the fuck out the apartment. Craziest shit ever. Couldn't make the shit up if I tried. I'm telling you the truth. And it's crazy because like you talk to people and you realize just how many like horny side quests motherfuckers used to be on when they was young. You remember a month, like, and that's Jules like that. Yo, I got this bitch, man, off AOL Instant Messenger. She in Camden. You trying to slide and be like, no, nigga, why the fuck would I?
No, she in a good part of Camden.
Yeah.
It wasn't no good part of Camden until 24 months ago. It's no good part.
I was on the party line, nigga. I got something up northeast, Red Lion Road. You trying like no, nigga. Like, that shit was a real thing, yo.
She gonna meet us at the Comfort Inn right there by the AHA. No.
Yeah, I don't got it in me no more. But you want to bring Mona out?
I want to bring Mona out.
Do y'all want Mona to come out?
So this person that we about to bring to the stage is pretty much one of the biggest podcasters in the world. She's also a close friend of ours. She shows us so much love, man, and we felt that it was only right to share our network signing event with her because she shared our platform with us and been on our show multiple times. And those of you that came to the VIP show, y'all saw her there with us. We cut up. We had a good-ass time. Don't call me white girl. Mona Love.
Do we have some music or something?
Told y'all she looked good today. Goddamn.
Nigga make a call and get some buzz in this bitch. Get some buzz, hey. Have fun with this shit.
The press-ons is, you know.
Count huns with this shit. Still winning, bitch. We ain't done.
Who chair is this?
Nigga make a call and get some buzz in this.
We ran out of plush chairs.
That's fucked up. How y'all doing?
We had to fight for these cum-stained chairs we sitting in
They
ourselves.
gonna make me look big as shit in the middle. How y'all doing? I'm happy to see y'all again. Okay.
Mona was with us for our one of our last VIP shows we did at King's Gallery. It was a private show. And Mona was our special guest there. I still don't know who the fuck knocked the food over. I had a hot lead. I had a hot lead on who did it. She hit me up in the DM. She said, no, you got this all wrong. People putting cases on me. We was there, but we had our food and we walked away. And then somebody else, whoever came right after us, that's who knocked it over. And I'm like, all right, fuck you. But we still don't know who knocked the food over.
What you say? Deke was gonna say something.
Yeah,
tonight.
Deke had to put the fire out.
Fuck who
You know what I'm
knocked the
saying?
food over. I know who ate the food. Y'all see I got big. I see you bitches looking. I was
look
a
nice,
fucking
though.
ate that last podcast. They called me. I said, damn, they gonna recognize me. I'm a little big up here. And these niggas give me the smallest seat.
You can have my chair if you want it. You know what
But
I'm
it's
saying?
all right. How
You want
y'all
this
doing?
shirt?
Where the ladies at? Where the ladies at that's on the Ozempic say, oh.
The ladies as what?
That oh. Got that jab.
Not on Marion either.
You wonder
Say
why
it again?
everybody in the
Ozempic.
family so fucking fit. They on the jab. I'm in line. I'm waiting on mine. Continue.
The weight loss shot.
Ozempic, semaglutide, bitches. Don't act stupid. Pull your shirts up. You all got little holes in you, bitch. We all on it. In the mirror like heroin addicts. We getting this motherfucking back small by any means.
That's why we brung her. Mona's one of our favorite people, man. Phenomenal person, amazing podcaster, and I want to give Mona her flowers because what you do is hard. Like what you do in terms of 90% of the time you're on a show by yourself. You play one-on none. You're a performance athlete, and that's one of the hardest jobs in media. So I want to salute Mona and give Mona her flowers for the fact that
Chad.
she goes out there and give y'all 45 to 75 minutes of A1 content every week by her goddamn self.
I can't take tattoo serious, man.
What the fuck you got to say now?
About what?
He gave the flowers at 45 minutes.
You didn't
60
hear in the
minutes
back? I
of
was like, you look
content.
good.
I'm out here, niggas. He went. Now you go.
Say love like this.
Say what?
Say love like this.
Love like this.
Yeah, you sound like Faith.
I kid y'all not. Let me tell y'all a story real quick. People always say I look like Faith. Lee Daniels had a play in New York, so he called me and said, you gonna come to the play? I come to the play. I'm sitting there. It's stars everywhere. Y'all know who Clive Davis is? Clive Davis ain't even alive. They got a robot with skin on him in front of him, look just like Clive Davis, but it ain't him. The clone shit is real, Illuminati and all that. But as I'm sitting there, guess who comes and hugs me, kiss me on the cheek? You know, because you actually answer your phone and talk to me and keep in touch with me like a friend. Yeah. They'll tell you. So guess who comes up, Matt, and fucking hugs me, chin in my chest. She smelled wonderful. And she was like, Faith,
Oh, it was
bitch,
a
I
she.
love you.
I thought she was about to say Stevie J.
Guess who it
Because
was?
he's married to Faith.
No, it was a classy event. Stevie can't get in no shit
Okay.
like that.
So who was it?
Who was it? Tell him, Chad.
And you said it was a classy woman?
Nigga, you
I don't remember.
Oh, wait.
Y'all was smoking backstage. I got me high. Like I
Yeah,
forgot.
that Reggie wafted over us.
It was Queen Latifah. And before I could even be like, you and I-T-Y, she was so embarrassed. She was like, oh, and just ran off. Because she really thought I was her. Like, she really like, Faith, bitch, oh my God, where the fuck you? And she was like, ah, and ran off. I don't know how she couldn't tell with the black and the weed smoke. You could smell me 3 seats around. You know fucking Faith don't smell like that.
Is Queen Latifah talking?
Faith smell like coke. Psych. I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, new Faith smell like coke.
This episode is gonna be a Patreon exclusive.
Yeah, we're gonna...
Cut that out.
New Faith smells like coke. Old Faith, you know, she was cooking. I like old Faith.
Mona's here. I want to talk to Mona about some of the feedback that you got from the show that we did together. We did an episode with you. Some people liked it. Some people loved it. Some people hated it. Mainly hated Matt, but they hated it. I did my political joint. I went in the comments early. You know what I'm saying? I seen
You
the
was
angry.
on point. You like a mayor.
Yeah, I seen the angry mob forming. I went in the comments. I said, hey, TRPE here. If you like this, love this, or hated this, we appreciate the feedback and the love. Be blessed.
No.
And threw the peace sign.
They hated Matt.
But I seen the angry mob forming. I tried to get ahead of it. It didn't work. It pissed them off.
What are we in, August? And so far, Matt is our most hated guest for 2023. And I wanted to congratulate you with that because I didn't even think you would be offended by it.
Yeah, you know, at the end of the day, these people are losers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being honest. Like, if you're in YouTube comments, like, actively trying to get your shit off, I know you're not, like, winning trials or, you know, cancer research.
Passing legislation.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, actually, I don't know because the former GM of the Sixers had a burner account and he was cursing the whole organization
A
out on
burner
Twitter.
account. We know burner accounts. Them niggas ain't in YouTube comments.
No, they were trying to convince me like, Mona, you gotta know when a nigga ain't your friend. He don't like you, girl. He is jealous of you, girl. You gotta get away from them kind of niggas. Leave them
Yeah,
in the
wasn't that
ghetto.
weird?
I was like,
What it is different audiences like different shit. And you just have to understand it. Your audience likes Philip and what's the other one?
Phelps, nigga.
Phelps, whatever.
And Tom.
They like them niggas. They like Tom Flies and shit. My beard connects. I knew I wasn't going.
Oh my.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hold the fuck.
like,
Hold up now.
hey, listen, I love Tom to death. Tom, my little nigga.
Watch it, nigga.
Hey.
Watch it now. Come on now.
I
Watch
got jokes for days.
Keep this shit copacetic. Them my niggas now.
But
Don't
no,
do that.
at the end of the day, me and Mona we've known each other longer than Chad. And I
Yeah,
thought
we're
that was
friends.
just so weird.
That's the thing too. I feel like it's in a way it's kind of cute because they protective of me. They love me, you know. So if you don't know his personality and you don't know we have a relationship, you'll think, oh, he's just being like. But that is totally him.
People think I'm mean, and it's like I'm not mean. I'm just
Sharp. Duck.
I know that wasn't Mama Bev, because Mama Bev fuck with me. Okay. I tried to get some grace from Mama Bev. But no, what it is I tend to just, yeah, y'all go ahead.
I got on that podcast next week and said, Matt don't give a fuck about none of y'all.
That was I watched the podcast this week. That was your opening sentence.
I said, hey,
You said a lot of y'all didn't like Matt. He hates all of y'all.
He hates all of y'all. I said, bitch, he barely like me.
At the end
Fuck
of,
y'all. He don't give a fuck. I said, I hope you don't get the heart to say nothing to that black man if you see him.
I
he gonna tell you to your face.
I had a situation last week because, you know, it's funny. Remember the last show we did at the art gallery?
Yes.
When we was talking about the sensitivity training shit? It was funny because it made me think about that shit with you. But, you know, I don't work for SEPTA anymore, so I'm completely unhinged now. I say anything to people.
Oh, God, that's a good point.
And if you know where Suburban Square is?
Yeah.
Right next to the Govberg, that's like I'm dealing with this construction company. They like basically took over a bank and made it like their office or whatever. So I walk into the office and I'm minding my business, just chilling. It's an Asian dude in there. I've never seen him, but he like one of those like, you know, the hip Asians, like the real cool Asians. He one of them. He turns around, he was like putting food in the microwave and he turns around and looks at me and he was like, Rick Ross, big boss.
Rose!
So I was like,
Start shouting ad libs at you.
I was like, fuck it, let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
You lost me at he was one of them hip Asians. What the fuck is a hip Asian, man?
You know, they wear like the Balenciaga.
They wear
and all?
cool sneaks and have
Yeah.
sex with black women. You know what you're talking about.
Okay, the
all the
niggas from
South
South
Philly
Philly. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Cambodians.
Yeah.
Okay, Montclair.
You know Cambodia is in Asia.
AP. Whatever, nigga. I
Yeah.
know it. I put it
Okay.
together.
Yeah. But he was like one of them, but he was like Rick Ross, big boss. And I was like, what? So he pulls his food out the microwave. All I simply said was, what you got over there, some A17? Not everybody courted, but he courted. And he was like, really? If you go in the Chinese store, that's how you're supposed to order. A17, B22, C33.
I never knew nobody that knew those numbers.
Yeah, so I was like, what you got, some A17? I simply said, what you got, some A17? And I looked, I was like, some extra 17? And he was like, really, dude, really? Like, really? And I'm like, you made it awkward. What the fuck was the Rick Ross? He's like, you got a beard, man. I'm like, Kenny Rogers has a beard, motherfucker. Why you ain't say Kenny Rogers? And people have these run-ins with me and they think that I'm like a jerk or an asshole. And it's like, no, I be minding my fucking business.
Why would anybody think that about you?
Right. And you're being smart, but I'm being serious.
I'm serious.
End of the day, I was appreciative of being on your platform because I respect your platform.
You're welcome.
And I genuinely fuck with what you got going on and what you're doing. And you know I love you from the bottom of my heart.
Yes,
know
you my
that.
nigga.
We go back. We have, you know, that's the truth. Me and Mona go back. I don't really hang out with you because, you know, y'all that Reggie and shit. But end of the day, you can like just chill and have like a chill demeanor. And that don't mean you hate somebody or you don't fuck with nobody. It's not like that. Tattoo, Scream and Holler, and Mama Bev sit there. They both like the show.
Right.
That's how I feel.
Mona, what has been the best part of your podcast journey? You started on $1 million worth of game. You and Gilly went at it like cats and dogs every week. It was hilarious. I loved it. And now for like the last year and a half, going on 2 years, you've been on your own, breakbeat, doing your show. You just shut down BET Week. What has been the best part of your podcast journey?
Probably just being able, like, people being so accepting towards me, because I've been in my brain thinking crazy shit, wild shit, saying shit. So when you put it out there, you don't know if people gonna like it. But most people just as nasty as I am. Because all I talk about is sucking dick, and you bitches watch it. You know what I mean? But that's probably the biggest thing. Like, the people that really listen to my podcast, they are super loyal. If it's a minute off, they emailing me 701, where's it at? Like, they just showing me a lot of love. Like, it really feels like I have a fan base that's not waiting on me to feel like they're excited for me, you know. So I think that's the best part, being able to be everywhere. There's people listen to this shit in South Africa, in the UK, you know what I mean? It's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
You got a big reach.
Yeah, it's crazy, but I would have never thunk it. That's why if I can encourage anybody anyway, it's always like, don't sit on that shit you thinking about doing. Like, that's really, and it's fear. Most of the time you just scared. You want to do this, you want to do that. You let bitches around you talk you out of it, or you let yourself talk you out of it, and all of it is fear. You know what I'm saying? And not every time when your people are trying to talk you out of it, they're haters. They scared too. Niggas be so scared to fail, they don't even want you to fail. Motherfucker love you to death.
That's
Jay-Z
real
uncle
shit.
told him he can't sell no albums. You can't sell 1 million records or whatever. It's not always a motherfucker hating on you. It's just, especially when you come from nothing, it's hard to see that. But I promise y'all, it sounds stupid sometimes when I say it, but if you can really see it and you speak it and work, you'll get whatever you want. That shit is for real. Your words are real powerful. The way you think, if you visualize that shit and put some effort into it, it's gonna work. I don't give a fuck what it is. Bitch, make them dumbass crochet bikinis. Somebody gonna buy them, bitch.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna buy them. Make you some shea butter, get in the kitchen, make them kids churn that butter.
This lady pulled up on me the other day selling shea butter.
That's all we sell is oil and shea butter.
Yo, in the gym parking lot. She's like, you want some shea
pussy,
butter? I was like, what the fuck? No.
Yanni steams. You know we a steam a pussy. Come down here to 22nd Street. I'll steam your pussy for 3 days. I give you a silk robe, rub your back. Your pussy will smell like Fabuloso. I get rid of BV. Get a 3-day stay at my sauna in a nice area, 22nd in Indiana.
You really felt that
We
one
serve
out.
Telesport, red wine, nice things. Come down here. And y'all bitches be booking that shit itchy. No, you can't steam my Yanni, bitch. Stop DMing me asking me that. With love.
This episode is going to be a Patreon exclusive. It's not right for YouTube. It's not going to work. I got some topics and stuff I want to talk about, but fuck that. What do y'all want to talk about?
You know they don't participate.
They don't give y'all the mic.
Oh, wait.
I always get a mic at my shows. I
Who
pass
said
it around.
that?
I let everybody get a tap. You know what I mean? Get a turn.
What
Was
y'all
that
want
you?
to talk about? Just shout it out. I don't care. We all family.
Oh, that
here.
was her. Okay. What do you want to talk about? Single people? You on your own.
Bitch, why?
See you in a month. How about it?
No.
I'm basically married. Like,
Yeah, I could like legally fuck up if I answer this wrong. So it's like you on your own.
all right, what else
So
y'all got?
wait. What do you mean talk about single people?
Do you know my business, bitch? Why is she picking on me? She trying to be smart.
You said dating? How
Just
is it
give
going
me the
for
nigga
you?
name you mad at, and I'll just send him a message. Like,
Say it again?
I said, just give me the nigga name you mad at, and I'll give
Yeah,
him a
that's what I was
message.
about to ask. Like, are you dating?
Such and such said, why you ain't acting right? You acting weird. Like, I'll just.
Oh wait, I wanna hear her. Are you dating? So what do you want to talk about dating for? Oh, it's fucked up. Ain't it?
At
least from-
I make dua for y'all every day.
Yeah.
Shit is awful.
What I see from my single friends, all three of them, is that Because everybody, there's nobody that's like actually single.
Yeah, like if you.
No,
if you,
you're not. Like,
Shit.
If you.
This pussy ain't been touched over a year. Ain't nobody even sneezed on this pussy.
I
It's
don't
cold
believe that.
as shit at nighttime. I'm by myself. I ain't even smelt them, man. It's the closest I gotta hug both these niggas for 5 minutes.
I think everybody has somebody.
Fuck you, Matt.
Yeah.
What the fuck is Matt talking about?
I don't ever
What do
remember
you
a
know
time in
about
my
the
life when
subject?
I don't remember ever being like single, like where it was like no one.
Nigga, I'm single, uno, by myself. Fix
You
my
don't
own
have
flat,
one
call
nigga.
AAA.
There ain't one nigga you done
just had
met.
it.
My
Hold on,
pilot
hold
went
on,
out. I
hold
had
on.
to go down to the basement.
Wait. Ain't nobody like single. I'm fucking with her. We playing around. But at the end of the day, it's like, do people really be like single?
Chad, get the fuck up here. You called me for this shit. This shit was a setup. It started with this little ass chair. They trying to embarrass me. Don't you take my picture, none of y'all, if you fuck with me. Put them cameras down. The fuck is wrong with you? This shit was a setup. I
that
start
Ayo?
shooting. Ain't nobody check me in here. I got my pocketbook.
Oh, I can't hear him. What'd he say? No, we fucking around. No, nigga. Yeah.
Chad, get up here.
Yeah, what the fuck is... Say it
He
again?
walked the fuck up. He called me for this shit.
I was gonna get his glasses.
So, it's just jokes, comedy style.
But at the end of the day, I think people are...
I'ma just stand right here.
Single, like
Back to being
no
single.
one-
I'm single, all the way single. No nigga single. That's not common. You never been single, like none? Oh, now you, that's, now.
Don't listen
single
to
till you
Carly.
marry hoes be lying too. Like,
None of y'all never been single, no dick, no pussy,
That's
no
single
nothing.
till you. That's single till
I
you
think-
marry. Shit is bullshit. 'Cause
I think
if
that's-
I pay your rent,
I'm the only motherfucker
You
that
ain't
ever been
single.
single.
look at
bitches
Haas,
is
just like, man, I'm
lying.
ready to get the fuck out of here. Haas, like, what time this shit over?
it's
Like,
always the married people.
I don't believe in the you single till you marry, Joe. Yes, technically, like, you know, legally, yes. But I just don't think people are like single where it's no one in the picture at all. I think you by choice abstain from certain people, but everybody know the motherfucker they want to deal with or want to go back to. I don't know. I can't remember a time in my life where there was nothing. Even when I was in the closet, I had prospects. Pause.
What the fuck is going on tonight? It's been a wild night.
On this week's episode of Nigga Are You Serious? Even when it's filthy to think that.
This is why I didn't talk on the fucking episode that we had. Like,
What did you mean, though?
I told the story of when we were in the closet.
What Drewski say? What did you
Yeah.
mean by that?
I know at the end of this, I let Deke down, and that's all that matters, man. I'm sorry, Deke. Like,
Deke,
Deke in the honorable second row, man.
Yeah,
Give it
man.
up for our brother Deke
Deke.
Shabazz, man.
Deke and this bitch.
much love, Deke. Much love, Deke.
You know, last week we had a real good conversation with the mayor.
Yeah,
And
Mike
you
Nutter.
show
How was
up-
that? Mike Nutter.
Huh?
Mike Nutter, how
Yeah.
was that?
Mike Nutter's the
Oh, they
realest
said,
nigga in
wait, whoa,
Philadelphia.
whoa, whoa, whoa. They said, don't change the subject about you coming out the closet. What did it mean? That's what she said.
I wasn't changing the subject. What I was saying was we had a real good conversation that was very, very decent, and you show up and the shit goes off the rip.
Oh, my God. What
Like-
the fuck I got to do with that? Y'all
That
need
was-
to know when to cut this nigga Mike. He one of them.
Yeah, that was bad. Damn.
That was pretty awful.
He
Yeah.
on fire tonight.
Let me say this. I do enjoy us three when we're doing this. Because this is what happened at the art gallery.
Yes.
Where shit kind of spiraled. And you remember Kev? I didn't punch Kev in the fucking face for that City Blue joke. Remember that? Like, yeah, that was a good ass night. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Kev had a walk-off home run. He wasn't even
Walk off
playing.
home run, son of a bitch.
From the audience.
Yeah, but I love when we do this and we play around and it's fun. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas moving furniture and shit. Y'all
Yeah.
get real comfortable.
Motherfuckers trying to walk out with a stool and shit. Like,
Are they cooking in here?
I'm a little sad today, y'all.
Do they cook?
hold on, Chad is sad.
I'm a little sad today, y'all.
They cook.
Bob Barker died today, y'all. 99 years old.
Who
And-
gives a shit?
Me, because I've been thinking about winning that damn jet ski since I was 7 years old, and now I know it's never going to happen.
Yo, true story. I can remember watching like Price is Right and like guessing on the showcase and never being close to what the fuck it was. But I always wanted to do.
That's because they be fucking lying on that showcase.
You ever seen when the bull got the shit to the dollar?
Yeah.
They got a documentary on it. Real good.
That should be $600,000 worth of stuff. You
I'll watch
tell your
that.
price. They be like $17,452.
But you know the big thing with Bob Barker is Bob Barker was like a real deviant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was
Sicko.
like touching bitches and sexually harassing them and all that crazy shit.
Well,
That's
I
not a
mean,
joke.
Once upon a time. ...
Harassment was a name part of the game.
It was part of the game.
Yeah,
The casting couch was real.
yeah,
I wasn't there, but I heard.
yeah.
What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Bob Barker from The Price is Right. The host,
Okay, he
the
was
old
a
white
freak.
man.
Apparently was a freak.
Oh, okay. All right. Fuck them. Let's talk about the cracker whacker.
The what?
The folding chair, they call it a cracker whacker now.
Oh, the Mississippi.
Montgomery
Yeah.
Brawl.
Y'all not still happy about
Yo,
that?
who did that rap?
GMAC Cash.
Dog,
The
that
40 ball
rap
nigga.
is excellent.
Yeah.
That nigga straight said, main man came out the water like, yo, what's cracking? I seen a nigga get rock bottom like, damn, they wrestling.
He said,
That shit is
he
hilarious.
said, I'm really proud of y'all, Montgomery Brawl. Shout out cuz who can swim, Montgomery Brawl. Man, really all of them, Montgomery Brawl.
Yo, that's a funny ass record, dog.
You know who the real hero of that night was, and I don't think she got enough like respect? The camera woman.
Well, there was 90 different angles. Once.
No, we know the angle. They come to move something. Her. That bitch is talented. That's a hood Spielberg. She got that shit perfect, and she coached them little niggas.
Did y'all peep how as the week went on, the videos became clearer and clearer and clearer?
Dog.
That shit went from like satellite footage to 16K
Yeah,
video
dog.
in 4 business days.
The young man who swam across the, he swam, wait. Do you know how hard it is to swim in boots? That nigga swam in boots.
He said, fuck it, these my work, Tim.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
he swam across that little fucking canal, whatever the fuck it was, in boots and got over there. He took the boots off after he got out the water.
Yeah.
That's some dedication. Like I'm not swimming to a
He was
fight.
16.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, I fell off a jet ski in Cancun. I had to pull myself up on the back of the jet ski out the water. That's the hardest shit I ever did in my life. So the fact that he not only deboated, is that a word? I don't know. Thinking about deplane, he deboated, swam, and then pulled himself out the water. That's a real nigga, man.
I seen a nigga jump out of the pool once. Like that was crazy.
What did y'all
Jump
think
out
about
the
the man that played whack-a-mole and zapped the white man on the head?
They made Unc had to turn himself in. I thought
I
some
don't
prayers
understand
was
how
with
he
him.
got away.
He was in cuffs the
Because
last time
he was in cuffs, right? And they was like, yeah, he has to turn himself in. I'm like, how the fuck did he get out of there?
Them niggas was 60 plus. They wasn't supposed to go to jail. That's civil rights tension. How many times we watch on the news, black men get killed, they play the same clip over and over and over. You gonna get mad because I keep watching the Montgomery Bar. I watch all 77 angles. I followed everybody on Facebook. I found them. By their shirts. I was proud of them niggas. All that bullshit we see, we getting hurt. It's the opposite. That was a good ass video. One band, one sound, nigga. Look what we do when we get together. We put our minds to it.
Yeah.
Look what we can get done. I loved it. I can redo it right now like a play. No, but what did y'all think, for real? That's what I heard the most flack on because the man smacked the white lady in the head with the chair. What did y'all think? He was wrong for that? That's bad? I don't think he knew who he was smacking. He was just whacking shit. If you was there, you was gonna get whacked.
I enjoyed
My
it.
favorite part of the whole shit was, and I think I said this on the show that we did talking about it. My favorite part of the shit was the video with a guy beat the fuck up. He got the tissue in his nose. He said, turns out that 65-year-old man could really fucking throw him. And then the video just ended. Like, that was it.
I like the
joint.
part where the white boy dove into the pool. That was excellent.
Like
They
to
aborted
escape.
mission.
Well, dove into the river or
Aborted
whatever.
mission.
Yeah, like I gotta get the fuck, like, cause think about in that much danger where you just like, I'm going in the water.
And it's niggas, so they can't swim.
Yeah, like you know you safe once you make it to the water, essentially. As long as the 16-year-old don't come over here, I'm good. But it's just like crazy as shit to be in a situation where that's your exit strategy. I'm going into the water, fuck it.
Yeah, them civil rights and left hooks, man. They
To
got
be all
tired
the
of
way
that shit.
fair, and I don't know if people really paid attention to it, but like the women got their asses whipped way worse.
Bad.
The one
Bad.
chick got like hit with like 8 quick punches and tossed in the water. Like if you beat me up and then throw me into a body of water, that's bad as shit. The old lady got hit with the chair. Like they was catching hell.
It's nothing meaner than a 60 plus black man. Imagine this nigga past 60.
Oh, I know I'm gonna be a motherfucker when I'm 60. If I make it to 60.
Come
God
on
willing.
now. Matt
Yeah.
gonna be one of them doo-doo on purpose niggas. I went. You know you can go to the bathroom, Mr. Matt. Well, I went, bitch. Do your job, bitch. That's Matt. Mr. Matt back there doo-dooing. Leave him the fuck back there. Fuck him. He know what he doing. Leave him back there shitty, girl. Leave him. Fuck him. He used to drive the
I
bus.
thought
He used
you
to
was
leave me
about
on the
to
bus
say I
stop.
was gonna be like a get off my lawn old man, not like in the home shitting on myself.
They put you in the home because you mean. And then you shit on yourself. You sit there shitty by the window.
I hope I'm never in a home. I hope, like that would suck. I should have a kid.
Where
or
are
something.
we?
It sounds
Yeah.
believable. Doesn't that sound believable?
Damn, you got me thinking about that shit now. Like,
Matt's having an existential crisis now.
yeah, because we don't really think about, being in a home because, we not there yet. But like,
Like,
damn.
gotta treat your kids good.
What the kids say, all young and turnt shit.
What does that have to do with anything?
It means like, you saying you don't think about being in a home. You want to stay young, forever young, all young and turnt
No, I'm
shit.
not necessarily young, but,
You're young, nigga.
I was back there rubbing arthritis cream on my knees before we came out. My fucking knee is going fucking crazy today. But yeah, no, that's something to think about. Damn, I should have a kid. No, I mean like to, help me when I get older and shit.
Depending on the kid that you have, it might speed up the process. You might end up in a home faster than you assume you would.
Yeah.
Son, here, and here.
Yeah, the thought of young kids is just, ugh. But like, I would deal with an older one. You know what I'm saying? Like if I could get a kid, probably, it's funny because Lee mom was like, y'all have a kid, I'll retire. And you ain't gotta worry about daycare. And I'm like, great. I'll sign the rights over to you and then I'll come visit. Because I don't want to deal with like a 1-year-old, or you ever been around like a 1-year-old or 2-year-old? That shit is
rough.
like,
Psychos.
that shit is
rough.
like, no. Because they don't talk, they just cry. Like that, I can't deal with that shit. Like, my days be quiet, man. That's just a thought.
You can adopt a big kid.
I thought about that, but
Just
what if
make
you
him clean
adopt
and
a,
shit.
like, what if you would, like, I hate to be that guy, but what if you would, like, adopt a loser? Like, then what? It's cool if you adopt, like, Batman or some crazy shit. But, like, if you adopt a kid that's just, like, not on shit or just, like, weird as fuck, like, I don't want that either.
Did you ever see The Curious Case of Natalie Grace? Did y'all see that?
Sound like some Lifetime shit.
They fucked around and adopted a 30-year-old, 8-year-old. That bitch was scamming.
Wait, say it again?
They go to Florida. They try and adopt the kid for a minute. The doctor call and say, I found the kid, but you gotta be here in 24 hours. Click. They go all the way to Florida. They waiting. They hear a door, a car pull up, the car door open, boom. The front door open, boom. In come a little girl, brunette, pretty little girl. She said, she looked like my father already, she looked like family. The man said, hurry up, sign the paper. Send the Zelle, Cash App, whatever white people use. They sent it. The nigga left, cut all the lights out. They take the little girl home. This is not a lie. Tell them people I ain't lying. Thank you. She takes the little girl to the house, thinking she ate. Wash her up, she got a bush. This bitch got coochie hair. You ain't even reacted. She ate with full pussy hair. With a gray streak like mine's be. She screamed, ah! The husband walk in. The husband, what the fuck's the problem? This bitch got a bush. The baby got a bush. They talking. The little girl still acting like a little girl. And it just went downhill from there. They found the bitch was 33. Bitch smoked Marlboros, got bad credit, all that. The way I would have kicked that little bitch back to Russia. I'd have kicked her like a soccer ball. The bitch used to stay up all night, didn't she? She was trying to fuck her brother because she was horny. The bitch 33. She 33. Every time she played with a kid, she ended up on top of him, humping on him a little bit like a dog. They're like, what the fuck is wrong with Natalie? What the fuck is wrong with her? Can I tell y'all the nasty part? That little bitch was throwing socks out the window with blood on them when she came on the bed because she had no pads because she was 8.
I couldn't understand what you said.
It wasn't for you. It went over your head, nigga. I'm on his ass for the rest of the night. It really happened. I'm serious. They got the bitch apartment, put her in the projects. They used to take groceries, throw them at the door like bowling balls, pull the fuck off. They ain't want nothing to do with the bitch, but they had to feed the bitch because they already put the bitch name on the name. You know what I mean? Guess what happened at the end? They got locked up. The bitch really was a kid. It was a weird story. Just watch it. But this, in the parents' defense, it really, I would have thought that too. The mom had already beat her up, grabbed her. You know how you fight, you grab the hair. She did that. She thought she was adult. She was a kid. It got kind of rough. It's basically child abuse, and we liked it until we found out the end. It's a nasty thing, but watch it. Cut my mic. I did my job. I ain't getting nothing to eat. This nigga's rude. Let's go. You all right with me? Y'all order me some chicken fingers or something? And fries. I'm hungry. They didn't give me no water or nothing.
You got water right
Ain't nothing to drink in the chair.
It's right under your seat.
Ayo, don't start, because...
Oh, yeah, Ayo's in the building. Ayo was banned from TRPE Universe. We just let him back in 2022. He's back. He's a responsible, productive member of society now. They let him be in charge of people's children. I think you got to get certified for that. Shout out to him. He was part of our first live show. Showed up late, drunk. What we talking about? That was him. No, you did not. No, you did not. This nigga's lying.
I had the drinks?
He's talking about you had the drink. This nigga's clearly lying.
I know that's a lie.
He's got a 48-ounce drink or something.
What'd he say?
He said y'all sat in that closet 45 minutes and nobody got no pussy after.
90s was rough, dog. Y2K. Like, That shit was crazy, man. When you were a teenager, see, you was a teen in the 80s, so it's different. But
77.
because he starts with, like, hey, man, thank you. I appreciate you. You got anything else?
No. So apparently,
No, my blood pressure is actually really good right now, believe it or not. Thank you. Nah, real shit. I went recently, baby.
apparently Trump and Giuliani got indicted this past week.
Oh, nice.
They had to
Fuck
turn themselves in.
Fuck them. And stop saying free Donald Trump on the internet. Y'all so stupid.
Yeah, how do y'all feel about the whole blacks for Trump, niggas for
No,
Trump?
it was niggas for Trump.
Yeah,
It wasn't
ain't
no
that
blacks
shit
for Trump.
crazy?
I got a direct quote.
Ain't none of y'all
from the
in here, you
president of
Trump
Niggas for
supporters.
It's crazy to think that niggas really be like, no, because if Trump was out, we'd get 1,500 right
They
now.
believe it.
Yeah, like.
Man, when Trump was on, we had PUA, PPP. Nigga, that's fraud. You can
All
do
right,
that
so-
any president.
So two things. One, first thing, the mug shots, hilarious. It's the best shit to hit the internet in a very long time. The mug shots, fucking hilarious. Number two, I have a direct quote from Unc. I don't know his name, but Niggas for Trump 2024. Reporter, what do you think of the indictment? Unc, it's a bunch of bullshit. I've been knew Fonnie Willis. She went to school with my sister. She ain't never been on shit. End quote. I don't know what to do with that. But it's interesting.
I respect Trump for just getting on stage when they brought up Fonnie Willis, and he was like, you know she fuck with drug dealers.
He said she's
Like, that's what she
he said
do.
there's a young racist in
Yeah,
Atlanta.
like that. You just gotta fuck with Trump for the way he go about it.
She's
like,
got a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Apparently, she was investigating a drug dealer, gang member, started having sex with him.
It's crazy because
Now she wants to tangle with the champ.
I was watching a Bernie Madoff documentary earlier, and it just amazed me at like the audacity part of it, because Obama couldn't have done 10% of this shit that Trump has done. He wore a tan suit, and they was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like a tan suit. So it's just crazy to see like Trump was the president, and this nigga is indicted and done turned himself in out on bail. Is just like, yo, America's really crazy as shit now, yo.
Indicted in how many states? 3?
I think 4.
Yeah, 4 states.
Indicted in 4 states, including New York State, Florida, and now Georgia, and there's one more. I forget the other one. DC, because of the voter suppression and all of that shit, and voter being a election denier and all of that crazy shit. And
Bunch
the
of
insurrection.
nonsense. Yeah. Did you watch the documentary on the insurrection?
I still haven't seen it yet.
Oh, that shit was crazy, dog. Them white folks was going nuts out there. Nuts.
The best part was when the girl tried to jump through the window and got her ass shot. I'm sorry.
Best part, I love that part. Because he says, get down. But I told you, bitch, get down.
Turn into a pack.
I just said that. Get the fuck down. I love that part. That was a good part.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
I loved it. No, because the whole time when you watching it, you can't help but to think, if these was niggas, they be dead. If these was niggas, they be dead. At least be maced. Tase these motherfuckers. You watching, they just, oh my God, they're getting passed. Oh my God. What's up, Jimmy? What's up, my nigga? All right, bet. All right, oh my God. Like, it was so set up. It just seemed so like, you know, they took a shit on Nancy Pelosi's desk. They some thugs. They thugs.
One of the few black gentlemen that was there shot his mixtape cover at the insurrection. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, they locked him up just
Locked
for being
him up
in there.
immediately.
Yeah, just for being in there. Like,
Locked him up for being a nut ass nigga. We got 4 counts of being a nut ass nigga. That's the charge.
wild times, man.
America's so fucking racist. And I don't know, it's draining. It's 2023. You still see videos of this and people having that, and you still get into little small shit white people and they act so like, move your car, that's a handicap. Bitch, you work for the PPA? I don't gotta listen to you. I'm one of them blacks. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on that shit. You know what I mean? Got my little speech and everything. No, it is your superiority complex, Mr. White Man. Your entitlement. Turn my shit on.
Mona's ready to go.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, we got tickets to give away till the play, till Death Do Us Part. I got 3 sets of tickets. Y'all know how this shit go. We get to the end of these shows, we get to winding down, we get ask people to ask, y'all got topics, whatever, or we throw a question out, you got the answer to it, you win something. So I'm gonna leave it up to y'all. Who got a topic? Who wants to talk about something? Who got it? Down here in front, my man to the left.
He been itching to say something. Go ahead.
Oh, the Michael Orr situation.
Yeah, I don't really understand what's going on. I think. But is he suing the people that adopted him? Or is he?
They never adopted him. That's the whole thing.
Conservatorship.
So how did
Conservatorship.
Like what Britney
The same
had.
thing that happened to Britney Spears happened.
Oh, wait. What do you say it again?
Conservatorship.
They the slave owner, he the slave. But they had him playing
I'm
football
trying to
instead
hear
of
the
picking
nigga.
cotton.
What's the C word you're selling?
Conservatorship.
So what is that?
It's something that you do in lieu of adoption. It's basically like elevated power of attorney.
Like a slave.
Yeah, it sounds like a slave.
It's like a colonial word. Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of like picking fields, you get them to play football
So
for your alma
this
mater.
whole time,
It's slavery. They do it all the time down
he
south. It's slavery.
thought that he was adopted. Nigga was never adopted. He's just a big nigga, play left tackle real good. You go in places, we want to make money off your black ass. So white family finds him, tells him he's adopted, sign here. Niggas don't read. Sign here, and here. Next thing you know, they pitching a movie about how they did right behind this black kid, when in reality, all they did was take his name, image, and likeness and be able to monetize it without him knowing.
How do you feel about different races adopting different races?
There's always going to be a certain level of cultural misunderstanding that goes on when it comes to that. And that in
Chad
itself,
always use big words.
and that in itself makes the pairing like a little weird. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Sometimes
if I
it
adopt a
works.
kid, I don't want a white one.
I think that it's a
Like, I
lot
think that
of
would just
kids.
be weird. Like, that would be strange. You don't think that would be like kind of
If
awkward?
you had a white kid,
Yeah, like if I just walking down the street with a white kid, I would have to explain that to everybody.
I could get away with it.
You probably could.
Mona could get away with
You
it.
could, yeah, but me,
what the fuck is that
They gonna
supposed to
call
mean?
the SWAT team on you.
yeah.
Why would I get away with it?
You're lighter than me. What do you mean why? Read the room.
Your name is Don't
Where?
Call Me White Girl.
I think it's a lot of children that need to be adopted, and at the end of the day, you should adopt whatever race that needs to be adopted. Save the world. Thanks for coming, guys.
I agree with that 100%.
Catching the ball.
We're not taking out. We got stuff to give away.
Okay, all right, let's go. We got giveaways.
I think there are a lot of
2
kids that
tickets
need
to
to
my
be
man down the
adopted.
front. Brad, you're here.
You won.
Are these GA or VIP tickets? What are we doing?
They're GA.
All right. so
Okay.
we just got the playwright Brad Baker Productions. He's here to my left, y'all right. We just upped it. We just extorted them. VIP tickets. 3 pairs of VIP tickets. So we got 1. All right. Who else got something? What you got?
Look, now niggas just got their hands
Yeah,
up.
y'all
Free
giving shit
y'all
away.
giving shit- man. Man.
It's mandatory, but
Matt, what time did G stop running? Just asking stupid shit. What you got
what's
to say?
the best bus route in the city?
Yeah.
The 52 or the C?
What, right here, who is this?
Steph Ox.
Oh, that Steph is wasted.
Viral
What-
Steph.
what-
No. I feel like seriously, I feel like, because I started doing all this at the same time. Like I went viral, tried to do comedy, whatever.
There we go.
The whole time I was kind of,
Promotion.
is this
You
the
like
play?
Yeah, James was asleep back there.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's a real play. We got Saudia Schuler in his joint. We got Milan Harris, Milano.
Wait, Saudi is in it?
Yeah,
Oh, I-
Saul's in it. Yeah. Real shit.
Oh, that's not okay. I didn't recognize
Just Mike the poet, Bino,
It's only a judge.
Is that Jermaine Dolly?
Jermaine Dolly, comedian Skeet Carter. Yeah, it's an all-star cast. It's going down.
Is
You know what I'm
Jermaine
saying?
Dolly here? No? Okay.
Tubi.
September 14th to the 17th,
How much time you got left on the meter?
Suzanne Roberts Theater.
All right.
So we giving away 3 sets of tickets, 3 pairs of tickets. But anybody else that goes to bradbakerproductions.net, enter promo code TRPE, we giving y'all 15% off. So everybody gets a give back on top of the people that win the tickets. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
All right, so we got 2 pairs given away. We got
All
one
right.
more. Carla, what you got?
No.
All right, Carla, you out.
You out. Who is
Brad
this?
Diddy, you out.
Is that RB? Is that Marcus?
Marcus and RB.
You out.
You out. Slim Fade, you up. What you got?
Oh, wait. Because my man only got 4 minutes left on the meter. Go ahead. What you got? Dog, this you. You know what? Fuck him.
You out.
You out.
Y'all not announcing
Marcus, you're
it?
back in. Marcus, what you got?
Are y'all not announcing
Marcus,
it?
stand up. Ask your
Y'all
question.
not announcing the signing?
We doing it now.
But y'all didn't do it yet.
Yeah.
I know.
Is Mona going to the after party tonight? Mona, are you going to the after party
Marcus
tonight?
is horny as shit. What?
That's not a real question either.
Yo. This is like that scene in A League of Their Own when the horny niggas was in the crowd.
Of course I'm coming. Make sure y'all buy y'all tickets and meet me there and don't beat me there.
Pull up at reserve right after this.
I'll be there.
Shout out Marcus and RB.
Yo.
Let's keep it 100 podcast.
You got your mace. You might have to mace one
Bro
of them
Diddy, what
niggas.
you got? You can't win the tickets, but you can ask a
Yo,
question.
real quick, Bro Diddy had a bulletproof vest on earlier, and it was so ridiculous.
Bro Diddy was walking around 54th Street looking like RoboCop. Hell yeah, I'm out of here. I don't care where I move. I'll move to Pottsville.
You bet not move to Florida. Oh my God, fuck no.
Oh, we got a real question. You want to win? You want these tickets?
Who is that?
Y'all smart. Y'all smart. So Polo G's house got raided the other day. I got an insider in the Polo G camp. So what I can say is it had nothing to do with him. He got a clean record. He had firearms in the house. He's legally allowed to have whatever. But his brother had a bench warrant for some dumb shit that went on in Georgia. Back to Georgia again. For some dumb shit that went on in Georgia. They made this whole spectacle or whatever because everybody's clout chasing like we've been telling y'all for the last year. And the police made it a bigger deal than it needed to be, locked everybody up, let everybody out except the brother who got a bench warrant in Georgia. But
What the fuck you know all that? You a cop?
listen, I got an insider
Yo,
in
this
the
nigga,
camp.
he be knowing all that shit.
Motherfucker.
I got an inside man on the
Using
ground
all
that
them
was
big
there.
words. Are you wearing a wire, nigga?
That's his
Fuck you
twist.
know
This
how to
nigga
who
be
just
knowing
ran it.
everything.
I got a
inside man on the
close
ground
member
that
to
was
a
there.
Polo G camp, and I was there. I knew my cousin was there when Prince died.
The police,
And I hate them kind of niggas.
So my
Shut
inside
up.
man is there. They pull up, they park, whatever. Police walk up, they say, yeah, if you talking to somebody in the house, you need to tell them come outside, because if they don't, they ain't gonna have no goddamn door once we get done doing what we need to do.
He making this shit up. And you went for it first. You was like, yeah, Polo, that's what happened.
That's a lie, but walk with me. So the police walk up. They like, yo, what you got going on? You know what's going on. You talking to somebody in the house, you better tell them come outside. They end up breaching the door, lock everybody up, bring niggas outside. Niggas went to jail, but they let everybody out. Everybody's cool, everybody's safe. Thank you for your concerns.
Yeah, I don't even know who Polo G
Baby
is.
5 on State Road. You know what's going on with him? How's the
Before the end of the show. Dre Ali, make sure you grab everybody's name and email that won the tickets. We're going to make sure them Jones, everybody else, go to bradbaker.net.
Well, wait, who,
She has a question.
Wait.
Dot
Who
net, get y'all
actually won?
tickets.
Is him? Mm-hmm. Who else? Steph?
Steph
You trying to go and shit.
and Polo G question. We got a question in the back.
What's her name? Okay.
Brianna. All right, cool. Oh, shit. We going to up the ante. Brad said give
feeling
out
it
one more
tonight.
pair.
We got one more pair. Who want to ask anything?
Ryan got hold on. Ryan got a question.
Huh? That's not a question.
Hold on. All right. What's your question? Then Ryan is next. What's your question, bro? What's my plan to do on there? Talk some shit. I don't know. We're supposed to go on the Sandbox last week. It was.
Let's talk about these niggas.
It was apparently a clerical error But we rescheduled to next weekend.
They scheduled us to do a podcast with them. We both drove down 322?
322.
We get down there, we're supposed to be there at 1 o'clock. Somehow both of us are on time. We get there, no one's there. We see the building's closed. We called like the
White
head
people
nigga
outside
from the
playing hacky
podcast.
sack.
And he's like, oh yeah, I'm in Atlanta. And it's just like, nigga, he like, yeah, y'all gonna do it with my folks. And we like, what? And it was just a whole shit show. So we rescheduled. We
rescheduled next weekend. We doing a Sandbox Pop. Ryan down in the front.
Okay, so with y'all transition from finding out the deal that you guys were about to receive, like how does it feel from being like 7 years in the game of this, like taking it as a joke and taking it serious? Like how does it feel to come to this monumental moment that you guys are like finally blossoming, like flourishing?
I think the best way to say it is it took us 7 years to become an overnight success. It normally take people 10, so we cheated it by like 3 years, like 30%. We cheated it a little bit. And like you kind of said, because you've been here with us from day one, I did Ryan's show back when she was a podcaster. She's a superstar poet and everything else now. But, you know, once upon a time, you know, we just kind of like had an idea to just do this shit. And it was really me. I was the driving force. I harassed Matt. I harassed Ra. Ra said, fuck out of here. I got other shit going on. Matt was like, all right, what time we recording, nigga? And eventually, you know, we got into a groove of doing this thing and it becoming repetition and eventually it became part of our lives. And I think now it's become a part of our legacy. And we talked about this on the show that we just did with Boss Talk. With Josh and Keith, and we talked about the fact that like there's so many moments that we created over the years that we don't even get to revisit the shit or live in it because we are doing so much. Like on a given month, we doing anywhere between like 14 to 25 shows on a given month between Patreon, a regular fee, other people's shows, stuff like that. So we haven't really had an opportunity to live in the moment. So this is kind of like that actualization and realization that we did something that was like worthwhile, that people really care about, and y'all are the biggest testament to all of that, because whenever we do these shows, it's never just me and Matt talking to two people, it's always a packed room, so we appreciate that the most.
Yeah, I don't know why you don't let me go first, because you know you're gonna have like an amazing speech and shit, and I'll say this, a lot of people don't know that I like suffered with anxiety and shit throughout life.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really, it's not some, yo, you know I'm suffering from, you don't really put that shit out there like that. And I think it's so funny, because I was actually joking with Lee the other night about it. You know I had a speech impediment when I was young.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, so I can't pronounce words that start with R-I-V, like river. Like that's hard for me. Like I dead ass was in speech class. Like I like, so it's funny as shit to look up now and I have like this show where I talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For a living, where it's like years ago, I would have never done no shit like this. So, end of the day, you know, I fuck with you. I love you. You know what I'm saying? Like for us to, you know, I don't really get emotional like that just cause, but it's like, yo, like, you know, y'all, like, you know, y'all listen to them shows where I talked about my mother passing away. You know what I mean? And fighting through a lot of the things that I had to fight through. Like, people don't realize that shit. Like, I really lost 230 pounds. Like, I really was like in a fucked up spot. Yeah. And to get to this place where it's like, you could have dipped. You remember when I was going through it and I was just like, I don't want to do this shit no more. You could have slid and just, you know, whatever. It wouldn't have been as good, but it
would have been fucking great. I had the plan. I was going to turn it into an interview show. This nigga was out of there. He was cooked.
Like, but you could have went any which way you wanted to go with that shit. And, you know, you came back and we just fell into like the right flow of the way we do it. So to be in this place where, you know, getting all these accolades and getting this acknowledgement and people walk up to me in the street every day saying something, it's nuts. You know what I mean? And I truly am like appreciative and I just fucks with you. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with y'all for just embracing us.
Absolutely.
To do this. It's a cool feeling. I like you too, man. Do you want to?
Gay.
Yeah. Closet talk over here. Like, yeah.
So before we make this announcement, like they said, we got an after party tonight. We celebrating this thing that we doing, this network signing and all of that. We also got merch. I don't know who's running the merch table. I don't know if it's Vicky or Dan or whoever the hell. We do got some merch, different, things like that. But that's pretty much it, man.
Can I say something? Can I say something before you put it on the screen?
Real quick, not quite yet. Let my man.
We had the initial talk, whatever, and they shot us a situation. We shot it back. It was a bunch of back and forth talk. We finally got the amended contract that, is like what we're gonna do. And Chad had the idea that thought it would be pretty cool to sign the contract in front of y'all. So I guess that's what we're gonna do. You can go ahead and put it on the screen and let them know where we're gonna be at this fall, starting out. It would be kind of cool to see it.
Is it? Are we signing anywhere? Is it?
Do we have a deal?
Do we have it?
It would be kind of cool.
There we go.
So this fall we're gonna be on Revolt TV and the Revolt Podcast Network. Like I said, it should be cool. It's pretty interesting, just getting the feedback and having these Zooms and people, they're like ecstatic, a little bit more, how I be.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of sitting there looking at the screen like, what, nigga? Like, it's a tremendous feeling, man.
I want to say thank you, most importantly than anybody, to Clint Coley. Us having Clint Coley on our show back in December kind of like reignited a friendship, reignited a relationship, reignited a talking every few days, every week, every month situation for all of us. And originally Matt and Clint were really cool. They had a fallout. We talked about it on the show that we did. But Clint Coley, the first thing that he said to me when he saw me in December in the lobby when I went to go get him was, I got a situation for you. It ain't guaranteed that it's gonna go through, but I'm gonna make an introduction and I'm gonna stay on them about getting this done because y'all deserve this shit. And y'all been overlooked for too long. Now I'm about to fuck. And
Tom, he was talking about you when you wasn't here, Tom. We can holler at these niggas when it's over, Tom. You already know how we get down,
shit.
boy.
The biggest thing is that what this moment represents more than anything, like it could have been Revolt, it could have been CBS, it could have been Barstool, whoever. It's just the actualization that we was fucking right. We was fucking right, man. And y'all was right. And nah, what it is,
Let's skate out here. It's getting a little too emotional.
I've never seen him get.
I wear a lot of hats when it comes to this show. I do a lot. When we do events, I spearhead that because, I've fucking worked in live events for 15 years, all of that shit. So all of the muck and the grind and the negotiations and the back and forth and having to be the bad guy and all of that shit, I assume that role for all of us. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. But we've been through a lot, man, and trying to produce this show. Like Matt said, he stepped away. We had situations where it's like, the people that's supposed to be trying to help us push this shit up was trying to put their hands in our pocket and literally fucking steal from us. And I've seen these same people turn around and steal content from other podcasters and shit like that that's quote unquote smaller than them that don't get the recognition. And I just want to be a voice and
a beacon for those people and show them like, nah, you could do this shit. You could really be independent. You could really do whatever the fuck you want. You could really just hang with your man every week and just cut shows and do content and have regular conversations and not be on no weird shit, not be on no dick pulling shit, not no fucking had to be a slave to no industry and none of that shit, and you can still fucking win. And that's why I'm emotional, because we've experienced all of that. We had people cancel on us. We had people hate on us, like all of the above. Like, we've experienced it, man. So this shit feel real, real good to be recognized like this. Thank y'all. So I guess we're gonna sign these contracts now.
You gotta stop fucking crying, man. Like, oh.
Oh yeah, it's a real contract. I don't know nobody want to verify this. You see it? Yeah. So I want to sign this contract in front of y'all because y'all are as much a part of this as we are. Y'all are as important to this whole thing as we are, because if we didn't have an audience and we didn't have a bunch of people that cared about this thing that we produce every week, every few days, it wouldn't have happened. Like, they could have easily just overlooked that and said, yo, y'all niggas got more work to do, but the time was right, it all came together, and we appreciate y'all and thank y'all. I read it all. I had it for several days.
What's today's date?
8/26.
We don't have those capabilities.
No. I'm a little slow, sorry, y'all. These contracts are signed, ratified. So, starting in October, listen.revolt.tv is where y'all will be able to find the podcast. Aside from that, everything is pretty much going to stay the same as far as where you find the video and everything like that. But Revolt is helping us with putting 25 million listeners on our show per year, with programming and putting us on non-exclusive TV blocks with Tubi, Zoomy, Pluto, Samsung TV, the Revolt app, things like that. And this is basically the first step into a situation where we may be on Revolt TV very, very soon.
I know I'm gonna probably buy a pair of these glasses with my first check. You got anything else you want to talk about? Yeah, you all cried out. Yeah. You got a what? Can I ask how you got this close to the station? Oh, okay. All right. He just popped up out of nowhere.
Chris, where you at? Come up. Out, around, because we're going to take the picture out that way.
Why?
Because we want the crowd in the picture.
Oh.
Real soon. Real soon. Shout out our photographer, Chris, certified. Give some props to Chris. Shout out to all of our sponsors, 14th and Market, first and foremost, most importantly, SLX Studio, Brad Baker Productions. We started today with 3 pairs of GA tickets. Harass them to get 4 sets of VIP tickets. You know what I'm saying? Just that fast. So anybody else that didn't win tickets, go to bradbakerproductions.net. Enter promo code TRPE, get 15% off y'all tickets. But we're going to take this picture with y'all, and then we're going to go to Reserve, man. We're going to have a good time. We're going to get drunk. Yeah, hookah and drinks on Matt.